Hello, Rum Warrior. I see you. Guys, you know the drill. As soon as I get here, start tapping the screen, send the likes up. Oh no, what? Oh my god. So the live can reach on other people's For You pages. I put on an effect and I'm trying to get, there we go, trying to get rid of it. Alright, so I'm just sending. I'm sharing the live with the regulars. So Sanji K, hello. Share the live with a friend or 10 so they know that it's news time. Also start tapping the screen, send the likes up. Let's get to 1,000 likes real quick so the live can reach on other people's For You pages. Hello, Smiley. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, here we go. It's been a while since I've been live on YouTube. Hi, Tanik. And I just started going live again on TikTok late last week, I think. Something like that. Oh. Alright, so yeah, Tanik, you're early. So while I'm waiting for the others to get here, I'm just going to take down my hair in the meantime. People always cuss me say I don't keep styles in my hair for long, but the truth is you shouldn't, especially if you have locks. And my hair don't like tension, and I don't like when my hair is dirty. I like to wash my hair often. I wash my hair every week, and with a style like this in, I can't wash my hair with it in there. So I'm going to take out the style so I can. When did I do my hair? I did my hair April 20 something. Let's see, when did I do my hair? Yeah, I think it was April 28th. I did my hair. Yeah, April 28th. Hello, Mr. Coley. To the YouTube folks, I missed you guys. I know you guys must have been wondering, where's Abs? I've been here, life is lifing, and I was sick all of last week. Still not fully recovered. I went back to work today and sleep out most of the day because I just wasn't feeling well at all. I love this style, but I hate to take it down because it take a whole heap of elastic and wrap up and tie up and yeah. Alright, so I'm just giving some more people a bit more time to come on, then I get into the news. We have some good news tonight, which is good. Also remember that Minister Pernell Charles Jr.'s sectoral presentation is tomorrow. Someone same time. Hello, shower. Hi. What am I dropping out my head? Things dropping on my hair. Oh, that's it's a nice little style, this, you know. Yeah, it's a nice little style. Jason, you from Croatia? No, I'm from Jamaica. I'm from the Caribbean. Hey, Sabrina. Hi, good night. This is a cute little style, no? But I gotta take it out, so hopefully I can wash my hair in the morning. And especially, I've started telling my lactician not to use a lot of product in my hair because I don't like when it dry and then it cake up and it left residue, especially around the edges. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Positive vibes. Thank you. I don't like that at all. All right, there are 64 of us here. So, Dan, hello. Nice tats. Thank you. All right, so let's get into the news, yeah? All right. Alice Palmer, good night. A 30-year-old woman has been charged with larceny after she allegedly stole over $3.3 million in cash and appliances from her partner's home. She is Janalee Nesbeth of Vineyard Crescent in Vineyard Estate, Old Harbor, St. Catherine. Reports from the Old Harbor Police were that the complainant was in a relationship with the accused and gave her a key to his house. Over a period of time, the man discovered that some money he had was missing. While searching for the money in his bedroom, he discovered that his 75-inch JCV television, valued at about $150,000, his Whirlpool stove, valued at $200,000, and cash amounting to over $3 million were missing. A report was made to the police and a search of Nesbeth's residence was conducted. She later turned herself into the police and was subsequently arrested and charged with the offenses after a question and answer session in the presence of her attorney. Her court date is being finalized. This is crazy. Empty the manos, yes? All right. And we're going down the line. Let's go. Oral Morgan, hello. Marvin. Cooking with Sherry. You have no business to have so much money in a house. There has been a sharp uptick in fatal traffic crashes over the past 4 weeks, which has pushed the number of people killed on the nation's roads to 138 as of Friday, May 9. The deaths resulted from 124 fatal crashes, and this was revealed in the Island Traffic Authority's latest daily crash report released on Friday. The ITA says fatalities have decreased by 9 percentage points when compared to the prior year, while fatal crashes are down 5% during the similar period in 2024. Motorcyclists continue to top the list in terms of category roads users killed, with 40 or 29% as of May 9. Pedestrians come next with 32 fatalities or 23%, followed by drivers of private motor vehicles with 29 fatalities or 21%. All right, and we move down the line. All right, let me give you the hot topic for today. Let me just give it to you right now. All right, waiting for this to load. I think this is the leading story for today. Wow, them people that can't fix them website, this is crazy. Guys, I'm waiting for this to load. Alright, while I wait on that tab. Alright, so something going on with Lena website. This is so ghetto. This is very ghetto. Alright, here we go. Giovanni Ellis, who was listed as a person of interest for the death of 9-year-old schoolgirl Kelsey Ferrigan, was this morning fatally shot by the police in Clarendon during an operation to capture him. Details surrounding the incident, which happened in Sandy Bay, are yet to be released by the police. This is what was said earlier today, but I think they did put out some details. Ellis, also known as Cooliman, who was out on bail on a charge of cruelty to a child, was on the run since the discovery of the girl's body last Friday, which has left her community in turmoil. Farragon was found dead inside a barrel at her home on Jobs Lane, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, partially nude and bearing signs of physical abuse. Police believe she was sexually assaulted before being killed. Her 16-year-old brother made the horrific discovery around 8 p.m. while their mother was away from home. The murder has sparked national outrage with calls for stronger protection of children and swift justice. The government had also put out a $2 million reward for his capture. And the mother of Giovanni Ellis, Lurleen Williams, says she feels relieved that her son is dead. Shortly before his death, Miss Williams called for him to be eliminated. Hours later, she had to identify his body. The police killing of Giovanni Ellis brings to 120 the number of people killed by the security forces since the start of the year. The figure is... The figure is 70 more than the 50 individuals killed up to May 8 last year. From a mother, I said this, you must know. Usually mothers protect their sons, yeah? But not in this case. I listened to parts of the interview and she said that his father took her to court and took him away from her when he was 2 years old. And the father didn't tell him the true story. The father raised him telling him that his mother abandoned him, which wasn't the case. There are also reports that this is not the first time he is molesting a child. He was in prison for 3 years for hitting a family member, a 12-year-old family member in her head, then raping her, and allegedly. And there was another allegation that he tried molesting a baby. The mother heard the baby crying. When the mother was approaching the house, he broke the baby's hands and bit her in her back. And you hear things like this and you give somebody like this bail. Isn't this crazy? Hello, Derek Jones. No, seriously, isn't this crazy? For somebody who is a rapist and a PDF-phile, they cannot be rehabilitated easily. You can't just have a PDF-phile and a rapist that you just lock them up for 3 years and just let them out with the hopes that, oh, they'll probably learn him lesson, him not gonna do it again. Hello? They're going to do the same thing. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Kim. When I tell you, I've read a news story before about a grown man who molested a child, and the judge let him out on bail under the condition that he stays away from the community that the child is in. And you know what the man do? Go to another parish, go do the same thing to other kids. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Rapists and PDF-philes cannot be rehabilitated. And that's my point of view. Just like a gunman can go to prison for some years and come out and change his life, say, oh, I'm gonna stop kill or I'm gonna stop thief. A rapist and a PDF-phile cannot be easily rehabilitated, or they cannot be rehabilitated. God himself have to come down from heaven and touch them. And even so, I have to see God touch them. For me, believe that they can be rehabilitated. Trust me. This man should not have been walking walking among regular citizens. He should not. And then his death was too easy. You know, a couple gunshots, you barely, you don't feel nothing. You barely, quick and it's easy, so you don't feel nothing. He should have suffered. He should have suffered. And from him own mother, I say, if you don't find him, kill him, you know that it's serious. Because usually mothers bawl and say how them son innocent and all of this. But not this lady. Not this lady. No. Little baby, 9-year-old, she not reached nowhere in her life yet. The man robbed the pitney of her innocence and her life. Just so. Just so. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, we're glad to say I'm gone. We're glad to say I'm gone. I mean, you have women out there we give them for free. You can buy it. You can buy it, you can get it for free. And you go hold on a little pitney and take them innocence from them. Come on. Come on, man. And listen, I have to bush him did I hide because there's no way somebody with not them right mind for hide him. That's crazy. I have to bush him did there. Could never in a somebody house. But if somebody that hide him, I hope them lock with a person there too. Trust me. Yes, you're hearing our feathered friends. Alright, we're moving down the line. Ooh. Yes, Wizzo. A St. Catherine-based pastor who pleaded guilty to cruelty to a child was sentenced to 12 months imprisonment on Monday, while his co-accused, his wife, has been remanded until Friday. The court was told that in February 2024, the pastor went to the school of the 7-year-old complainant, who is his stepson, grabbed him and punched him repeatedly. The matter was reported to the police and a probe launched, which resulted in the arrest and charge of the pastor. His wife was subsequently charged with negligence for failing to report the matter. When the matter came up in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Monday, Judge Janelle Nelson Gale told the pastor that it was a violent act and the sentence must reflect that. The pastor was then ordered to serve the custodial sentence. Sentencing of his wife, who has also pleaded guilty to the charge against her, was put off until Friday. Yeah man, charge it to them, charge your mother too. Some of them women there love man like dog. Love man more than they pitney. Which man can do my pitney so I'm gonna do nothing about it? Male-centered women are a danger to society. Women who make men their whole personalities and the center of their lives are a danger to society and a danger to their children. Yeah, a woman like them, yeah, them have them man molest them pitney and them know about it and keep quiet, or tell the pitney say a lie she a tell or a lie him a tell. Male-centered women are a danger to society. Love man like dog. To the point where you stand by and watch your pitney being abused and not do nothing about it. Love man too much. Can't love man so. Can't love man so. 7 school buses will be assigned to St. Elizabeth in a few weeks, and this was announced by Minister of Transport Darrell Vaz. His statement follows a crash along the roadway in Holland Bamboo St. Elizabeth, which resulted in 14 Hampton School students being hospitalized. Principal Dr. Mavelle Charlton Brown has indicated that the students have since been treated at hospital and released. Noting that the ministry has assessed the situation in St. Elizabeth, he shared that phase one, this is the minister, he shared that phase one of the program will begin shortly and the 7 school buses will benefit a total of 25 schools. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I had a hairstyle in, Derek, and I'm taking it down now so I can wash my hair. But a hairstyle that fit me, I could have gone, Hello, Michelle. For those of you sending gifts, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Cop 876, hello. Dwayne Morgan, hi. And Jamaican authorities have filed criminal charges against a British national who allegedly tried to enter the country with over 130,000 US dollars, the equivalent of 20 million Jamaican dollars, hidden in bottles labeled Head and Shoulders Anti-Dandruff Shampoo and Conditioner. Trevor White, a 42-year-old musical artist and businessman, has been charged with possession of criminal property, cross-border movement of funds, and attempted bribery. And this was disclosed by the Financial Investigations Division. He was charged last Friday after a formal interview conducted in the presence of his attorney. Oh boy. Whistle. Some 650 households across several communities in St. Andrew West Rural now have reliable access to potable water following the commissioning into service of the Mount Prospect water tank replacement project. The 50,000-gallon water tank, which represents investment of $47 million by the National Water Commission, NWC, will benefit residents of Mount Prospect, New Garden, Golden Spring, Mount Pleasant, Mount Friendship, Langley, Iron River, Mount Horeb, Mount Zion, Brandon Hill, and Mount James. It will be supplied with water from the second breakfast source and is expected to serve the communities for close to 30 years. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Senator Matthew Samuda, in his keynote address at the commissioning ceremony on Thursday, said that this 50,000-gallon steel-bolted drum is a large investment designed to improve reliability and accommodate future growth. Not bad. Nick, hello. Lorna, good night. 1 second. Give me a second, guys. All right. Open the door. The door is open. Call them, I'll call them if I let them out. Jermaine Maitland, hello. Omar Twin, hi. You heard my birds? Yeah. Where's your ocelot? I don't have an ocelot. You're so professional. God, no TVJ need you. I used to read news on TV, you know. I resigned. I resigned. All right. And we're going down the line. Once these tabs load. Triple C, thank you. All right. Let's see. Waiting for Gleaner's website to load. Whistle. All right, so the case against popular TikToker 119, who is charged with malicious communication over social media posts made about a St. Catherine woman, was today postponed in the parish court as the file was not complete and he lacked legal representation. The accused, whose given name is Milton Ray, who is out on bail, was ordered to return to court on Friday. He told the parish court judge Janelle Nelsegale that he has an attorney, and the attorney told him that he would have made himself, but at the last minute he said he would not be available. When asked how did he plea, he replied saying he was not guilty. In outlining the allegations, the clerk of courts stated that on March 22, the accused and the complainant went out to an entertainment event, and afterwards he allegedly invited her to his home. She reportedly refused. It is further alleged that on March 29, he warned the woman that he was going to disgrace her. The court heard that on March 30, Ray posted her picture on social media with alleged Guys, you see, defamation of character is a real thing. Be careful of the things you post on social media about people. Mark you, this person is the same man that always talks crap about Miss Kitty, saying him and Miss Kitty dig up on date and one bag of something, and him did I say how Miss Kitty husband want DNA because baby oh my god, as a big grown ass man, you come on social media, I look kiki and likes and shares. I look for your viral moments by coming on social media to defame people's character. I'm on a 6th stomach, Lord. But anyway, guys, just be careful of the things you post on social media about people. Okay? Just saying. Be careful of the things you post on social media about people. Yes, we all have freedom of speech, but we have freedom of sense. Use on our senses. Use on our senses. Hey, good night. Alright, waiting for this tab to load. Bro, this is crazy. I'm waiting for this to load, guys. The Gleaner website. Come down, come here. Come here. Alright, Alright. A man was shot and killed along Brooks Level Road in Stony Hill, St. Andrew on Sunday. The incident happened around 1:30 p.m. His identity has not yet been released. He was a resident of the area and operated a public passenger vehicle. Residents reported hearing explosions and called the police. The man was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Yes, come. Waiting for the other tab to load. See? So it's spoiled. Kiss. Come. Kiss. Good job. One more. Kiss. One more. Yes, the man look for you. One more. Kiss. UIC, hello. Contractor Black, hi. One more whiz kiss. Good job. Good job. All right, so it loads. Gunmen launched an attack on Maiden Street in eastern Kingston Saturday morning, killing a 29-year-old handyman and injuring another man. The deceased has been identified as Akeem Samuels, who lived on the street where the attack occurred. The other victim remains hospitalized with gunshot wounds. Police reports indicate that about 9 a.m., both men were on Maiden Street when a motorcar drove up and its occupants opened fire. The assailants fled the scene. Residents rushed the injured men to the Kingston Public Hospital, where Samuels was pronounced dead. Investigators from the Ellison Road Criminal Investigation Branch are leading the probe. No motive has been confirmed. Yes? Your bedtime. The Manchester police have launched an investigation into the murder of a 43-year-old businessman who was shot and killed in the parish early Saturday morning. The deceased has been identified as Omar Allen of Banana Ground District in Manchester. According to reports, Allen was at a shop in the community around 4 a.m. when he was attacked. He was taken to the Mandeville Regional Hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police have not yet established a motive for the killing. The Mandeville Criminal Investigation Branch is leading the probe and is appealing to anyone with information to come forward. 10 mil, hello. Police in St. Elizabeth are investigating a fatal crash that occurred during an alleged street race involving a motorcycle Friday night. The deceased is 22-year-old Tiboy Booth, a farmer of Great Bay in Treasure Beach in the parish. Reports are that about 9:10 p.m., Booth was riding a Singer motorcycle without registration plates when he allegedly engaged in a race with another motor vehicle. During the race, his motorcycle collided with a BMW motorcar. He was taken to the Black River Hospital where he later succumbed to his injuries. Sigh. All right. Going down the line. All right, let's see. Minister of Labour and Social Security Pernell Charles Jr. has announced that a comprehensive review of the Program of Advancement through Health and Education PATH program is underway. This comes after recent concerns raised about the current form of the program. Minister Charles Jr. says the review includes a technical examination of the existing Proximines testing model and an exploration of alternative or supplementary models of assessment. He says a committee of local and international experts has been established to guide the process. Minister Pernell Charles Jr. was on my live last Monday. Yeah, and he promised to come back on to discuss the farmer program in length and also the PATH program. Tomorrow is his sectoral presentation in Parliament. It starts at 2 p.m. and he invited me to to come bring you guys live coverage. And I'm hoping to be there so you can tune in live to my YouTube and my TikTok for Minister Pernell Charles Jr.'s sectoral presentation. If all being well, because flu licked me for last week, I'm still not fully recovered. I went back to work today. I missed sleep out half of the day at work to how I did feel. I don't know where the virus I come from. Right, Wizzo? Right? The Kingston West Police Division has seen a 23% decrease in major crimes since the start of the year, and that's according to Commanding Officer Superintendent Brian Henry. The country has recorded a near 40% reduction in murders since the start of the year. The month of April ended with 44 reported murders, the lowest number recorded in any one month in Jamaica in 25 years. No. Hello, Major Smith. Hi, Jesse. Hello, Randy. Guys, I understand what this I say? The month of April ended with 44 recorded murders, and this is 44 is the lowest number of murders recorded in any given month in 25 years. That's crazy. Superintendent Henry notes that strategies are being implemented to bring about a reduction in the division. David Palmer, hello. Unique Lati, yes. Storm is sleeping. Well, she wake up now. She's on her swing in the cage. Yes, Wizzle. Yes. Come. Step. All right, and let me refresh to see if there's anything else in the news. Let's see what's happening in business. I saw something about the Jamaican dollar today. Hold on, let me try to find this. Was it in, or was it in Gleaner? Hold on. Not seeing it. Something about the US dollar reach 160 or something. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it. So I'm gonna tell a lie. Sweet Temptation. Yes, he knows how to give kisses. Bradley, hello. I taught him how to give kisses. Good night. Are you still doing the interview on the farmer program tomorrow? Ghost, the interview is not tomorrow. His sectoral presentation in Parliament is tomorrow. But sometime after tomorrow, then he will come back on to do the in-depth interview on the farmer program and path and other disabilities program. Minta Barrow. Yes, it's a bird. It's a cockatiel. Hello, Rob Hemley. Come here, Wizzo. Come here, step up. Yeah, step up. Good job. They're surprised they can give kisses. Kiss. Mwah. Good job. One more. Kiss. One more. Mwah. One more. Mwah. One more. One more. Mwah. Good job, my Wizzo. Good job. I love him so much. Him rude. Jesus web. And his personality is very different from Storm. Storm is reserved. Yeah, reserved, quiet, chill, stays one place, just likes to be in her own little corner. Wiz, typical boy pitney. Up and down, busybody, curious. When it's time to go inside the cage, him run up and down, and you have to run him down to catch him. All of them something there. And he's very smart, him have sense. I'm not fly away, that's because his wings are clipped. He can fly, but he can't soar in the air enough to fly away. He flew away once. About 2 weeks ago, him fly away over people place. I mean, when I'm a co-worker for walk away down the road and bend one corner and bust the people them gate and tell them, say, yeah, my bird flying at them yard and more and go for him. So I had his wings clipped. He can fly a little bit, but not soar high in the air. Yeah. Your bird bullied your cat all day. Yeah. Um, let's see. All right. This is something about Anna. Get two budgies, they're hard to tame. Oh Lord. Yeah, the person that I bought my birds from, as soon as they're born, he interacts with them and he hand feeds them and all of that. So they're used to human interaction. How long you have him? I've had him since December. I got him in December, and I got Storm in the end of January, I think. Yeah, and he was born in October. Um, okay, so the International Monetary Fund (IMF) says Jamaica's careful economic management is paying off, and they're crediting steady fiscal and monetary policies for putting the nation in a good position to face emerging global economic challenges. The praise comes as the IMF concludes its recent assessment of the Jamaican economy against the backdrop of heightened global risks, including tighter financial conditions, weaker tourism demand, trade policy disruptions, and extreme weather events, which the fund says could derail the country's hard-won economic stability. So Jamaica not going bad. Jamaica not going bad. Jamaica not going bad. And please, let's not politicize this. Let's not turn it into politics, please. Let's just not. I forgot the window up one day and she not even fly out. Oh yeah, cause she's used to being inside. All right. I think that's it for the news, really. Guys, remember they're also saying that the birth rate is low. Enough babies are not being born. But boy, for them business that. For them business that. That news about the crime rate sounds away. What about it sounds away? What makes it sound away? Yeah, express your thoughts. Yeah, what makes it sound away? Yeah, what makes the news about the crime rate sound away? What about it sound away? Oh, say 44 is the lowest number of murders recorded for any one month in 25 years. Yeah, what about it sound away? I'm not understanding, so help me to understand. What about it sounds away? Yeah, so 44 murders were recorded for the month of April, and that's the lowest number of murders recorded in any one month in 25 years. What about that sounds away? Okay. God, I'm telling something like that hairstyle, but boy, when if you pull out, it hard to pull out, cause bag of elastic and them something. The hard tackle, yeah, I don't read news. You're late. Tell us I'm gonna start mark register, you know. I'm gonna start mark register. Yeah, you're late. How long have you been growing your locks? I have been growing my locks. Um, I've been growing my locks since 2017. I locked my hair March 2017, and I had to cut a couple inches off in 2019. Otherwise, my locks would be um, in the middle of my butt or past my butt right now, but it's down in my butt crack at the moment. Yeah, that's the length of my locks. And I'm in the heavy when wet era. When it's wet, it's heavy. And it's also hard to wash. Oh God, my poor hand them and my poor neck. When this for wash? Oh God. I just started mine in September, but my daughter been growing hers since 2018, and they down her back almost. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so with my locks, I wash my hair every week. I don't use a lot of products in it. I don't really, yeah, I don't really style it, like do a bag of extra style. I don't do too much excitement. I palm roll every 6 weeks, interlock every 12 weeks. Oh God, I forgot to what style the day at the back. Oh my God. I feel like them something to young people, you know, because this is one of the reasons why I locked my hair. Low maintenance. I wash and go. Alright. I think this is it now. Just wash and go. If you're looking for a sign to get locks, do it. You ever measure it? You know, I've never measured it to say it's however inches, and I probably should one day. Wiz, do not bite that. No. Mercy. Can't wait to pull this out and wash it. Because I hate when the products leave residue in my hair. I love when my hair clean. I love when it's flaky and you see the products, the dried products in them. And I love it. And I like it. Whew. Alright, finally. Whew. See? Well, something tie up here, so. All right. Finally, this is it. Freedom. I love when my hair is free and it can breathe. Yeah? I love that for me. Love that for me. Love that for me. Leonard, hello. Yeah, so it's 7 years worth of growth, but it's crimped right now, so yeah, you want to the true length. But this one, it passes my thigh when I stretch it. It's really long. I never put any product in her hair, but flakes up her locks. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the excess products, I don't like it either though. I like when my scalp is clean. So on April 28th, I interlocked my hair. So in 6 weeks, I'll palm roll it for maintenance. And then in another 6 weeks, I'll interlock again. And next time when I go to palm roll, I'm just going to palm roll and twist. So twist 2 locks in one. And that will be my style for a while. I love that style because I can wash my hair with that style in. Outside of that, I don't really do the bugger style because my hair doesn't like tension. Um, the only tension helps to break away here. Yeah. Jerome, thank you. Let me see what else is there in the news before we go. Okay, not really seeing anything else. All right. The only times I'm tempted to cut it are like when I'm having my headache episodes and my head a tear off and I just don't want to feel nothing from my head. I'm just tempted for, you know, but nah, I love my hair. Love my hair bad. Whole heap of patience it takes to reach us up. And a lot of people always say, oh, I want hair like yours, I want locks. But they don't want the ugly phase. There's no ugly phase. What ugly phase are you talking about? If you mean the short phase, when your locks short and it's budding, you can, depending on the size, you can always cover it. I used to braid my locks, and more switch it up sometime. I used to braid it. So you can braid it, you can still cane it and put on your wig and go on where you go until you feel like your hair is at a length that you're comfortable with. But outside of that, I went through my locks journey from start to finish. So I had a big head of afro when I locked my hair, and I interlocked my hair from tip to root, and it took 2 days, 8 hours each day. Yeah. But then I had 1 year after that I joined them. So all my locks that you're seeing are 2 locks in one. So imagine how fine it was. This was 2 locks. And I married them. Because I'm afraid of them too thin and them are going to break off. But, no. Yeah, so from my full head of afro to when I interlock it and it short come up here so. Yeah, wear it same way and just trust the process. It was just that. Yeah. And I just love this for me. Low maintenance. I just wash and go. And in times when like it badly want groom, that's the only time I might put some product in it. Some edge control. Brush it down well neat and catch it up to the back. I'm gone about my business. Yep. And when I wash my hair, I don't have to think about detangling. I have to part and a comb out and why that used to stress me out when I had loose natural hair. Yasmin, how are my lungs doing? They're still bad. So my last tests showed that I have a lung function capacity of 49%. They're still at 49%. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a consultation with an overseas specialist. I'm waiting on that. And my doctor had prescribed Viagra. I haven't started taking them as yet. But I will. This month I'm going to start taking the Viagra, and I'm going to start mild exercises this month as well, to start rebuild my endurance and recondition my heart, and also to train my lungs. So I'll have to work out with a breathing instrument in my mouth. May God help me with that. But yeah, my lungs will never be 100% again, but my doctors are trying to work around what can be worked around there. yeah, the blood clots really damaged them really bad. So now I'm left with lung disease. And I already had heart disease, so I have heart disease and lung disease, which sucks. Premier Consultancy, hello, who are you? Premier Consultancy, who are you? Hmm. Thank you, Yasmin. Yeah, it rough out there in the streets, you know. Not tell no lie, rough bad. Because my heart condition um, already made me have shortness of breath, and then um, the lung thing made it worse. Okay, alright, which cousin? You, I have 1,000,001 cousins, so be specific. Yeah, you just come and say your cousin, as if I'm supposed to just know which one of my cousin name RM Premier Consultancy. Come on, be specific, please. May I have 1,000,001 cousin. If you're from my father's side, you know, say a 1,000,001 cousin. I have, especially this. So I suffered a heart failure in 2023. Rough. Boy, is it a heart something there? Girl, sometimes if it's a long time, sure. Listen, heart. Hold on. Hold on. Where's that? But I had some statistics, but they're in this phone. Heart disease killed over 6,000 people in 2023. Yeah? Heart disease killed over 6,000 people in 2023. Let that sink in. Do you know how much people that is? 6,000. Heart disease alone killed over 6,000 people in 2023. When I have the stats for 2024 yet, but I can't wait to get that. And the numbers keep increasing when you look at it year on year. In 2020, 2022, yeah, the numbers keep increasing. And you see the heart thing, heart disease is a silent killer. Oftentimes it doesn't give you a warning. I mean, sometimes you'll have signs and symptoms over the years and you ignore them, especially if you have chest pains. You pass it off and say, oh, it's gas. If you're having swelling in your hands or your feet, you'll say, oh, because me I stand up all day, or a dopey upon me. It's a plan of the enemy. It's a spiritual attack. Get up off of your, if you're not get up off of your ass and go doctor. Not everything is a spiritual attack, guys. Not everything is a spiritual attack. I'm just saying. If I did listen to people, especially some Christians, I would have died from heart disease years ago. I would have died from heart disease years ago. Not everything is a spiritual attack. Some things are just nature, science. Yeah, I just saw it go. Certain signs and symptoms, do not ignore them. Get up off of your ass and go to doctor to get checked. It's better for you to get checked and see nothing wrong with you than you don't go get screening and then you find out there's something wrong with you when it's too late, or your family find out when you're dead and them do autopsy. Yeah? Common symptoms: chest pains, shortness of breath, swelling of the hands and feet, abdominal pain, yeah, palpitations where you feel like your heart is skipping beats, where you feel like a little fluttering in your chest. Don't ignore that. Don't ever ignore that. Get checked, especially the chest pains. Nobody say, oh, let me drink a good tea because I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Get up on God, doctor, to get that one there check here. Get that checked. But anyways, guys, I'm trying my best to go to Parliament tomorrow to carry Minister Pernell Charles Jr.'s sectoral presentation live. He has some updates on, you know, initiatives of his ministry, and his ministry is responsible for like PATH, Farmer Program, disabilities, and all of them something. So I'm hoping I feel 100% better tomorrow, so I can go and go live, so you can tune into my live and hear what the minister has to say. Yeah. And then after that, after his presentation, we will set a date for him to come back, because he was here last Monday. He gave us an update on the whole Chinese mechanic saga, and he has promised to come back to give an in-depth interview on the Farmer Program, and also PATH and other initiatives under his ministry. I spoke to Minister Green's advisor, and we're to set a date on when we can have Minister Green on, so we can talk about agriculture and fisheries and mining. So hopefully we can have him on one day next week. Today or Monday, still early. I'm going to see if I can have him, if I can get him on this week. I'm going to ask his advisor how his schedule is for Thursday, and see if we can get him on Thursday night. If I even for half hour, if we give you some agriculture and fisheries updates, yeah? Yeah. Because a lot of people probably thinking, oh, not now go on in agriculture, not now go on in fisheries and all of this, but yeah, a lot is going on. So I'm going to have the minister come on and tell you from his mouth what's going on. Yeah. Jamaica belong to Jamaicans. Oh, you poor soul. You're not getting enough attention at home? That's so sad. That's really sad. I find it funny when you people come on here and try to label me. Yeah, and try to label me. Say me a whichever P, me a labor right, me a this, me a that. Oh, you poor souls. You poor souls. Yeah. Because I come talk the truth and I make sense, and I don't politicize every issue. Because not everything needs to be politicized. And that's just the truth. And for the people who politicize everything and take politics way too seriously, yeah, me I don't can't deal with it, no. We're not part of the problem, to be honest. Because you people politicize every single thing. Not everything is about politics. And that's just the truth. But yeah, rich man. Yeah, I never come live for a while because I was sick. Yeah, I was sick. The flu lit me for 6 months. Not tell a lie. I'm still recovering from it. I don't know what kind of virus this, but it's not nice at all. It's not nice at all. Alright guys, I forgot to try sort out, because if I'm going to Parliament tomorrow, I'm going to dress like a decent citizen. Because my typical day-to-day work clothes is t-shirt, joggers, and Crocs and socks. But tomorrow I forgot dress like a decent citizen to go in at the people in House of Parliament. So I forgot look for some decent citizen clothes right now. To see what can go on, see me can find something that can still fit me. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm go for now. I shall catch you tomorrow at 2 o'clock for the sectoral presentation from Minister Pernell Charles Jr. And I will come live again in the night to bring you the news. If I can, if I'm not still with the minister tomorrow at 7:30, I will come live. But if I'm still with him at that time, then I won't come live. But either way, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Adios. To my YouTube folks, I miss you guys. Our regular good morning chat and all of that. And I'm losing watch hours like crazy because, you know, to get monetized, they have to get 4,000 watch hours within a year. So all the watch hours I would have gotten before 365 days, I'm losing them. So far, I've lost over 300 watch hours. You know how 300 watch hours hard to get? Oh my god. So guys, go up on the playlist them and watch the video them. Put the playlist them on loop and just go on to bed left them and them something there. I'd really appreciate it. So for example, you can just click on the playlist and turn down your laptop or your phone. Don't mute it, just turn it down low. Put the playlist on loop and just go about your business and just make it go and play. Yeah. Thank you, Minta Barrow. Thank you. Yeah, I have to get those watch hours. I want to get monetized this year. Yeah. So social media influencer Anika Slickiana Townsend has been fatally shot. Rashawn Patterson was shot and killed. Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to be monetized so I can start making some money from YouTube, you know, because living with heart disease and lung disease very expensive. I'm telling you, the device in my chest alone is 25,000 US dollars. That's not chump change. Yeah, that's not Trump change. So I want to start, and then you have medication, the regular checkups, the doctor's visits, and all of that. So yeah, I want to get monetized. So I can start making some money. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye guys. Likewise, Minta. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye. And also please subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, yeah? Bye.